Miroslav Josef Klose, born on June 9, 1978, is a German professional footballer who plays as a striker for Lazio in the Italian Serie A and the German national football team. Klose is currently Germany's all-time top scorer with 71 goals. He won the Golden Boot at the 2006 World Cup in Germany by scoring 5 goals, and Klose also scored 5 goals in his debut World Cup in 2002. He scored 4 times in the 2010 World Cup, and has scored twice at the 2014 World Cup, including one in the 7-1 semi-final victory against Brazil, which put him ahead of Ronaldo to become the overall top scorer in the FIFA World Cup's history with 16 goals. By scoring in the 2014 tournament, Klose equaled his compatriot Seeler and Brazilian Pelé copyrightless achievements and being the only players to have scored in 4 different World Cups. He is also one of only 3 players, along with Peruvian Teófilo Cubillas and German colleague Thomas Müller, to have scored at least 5 goals in 2 different World Cups, as well as the only player to have scored at least 4 in 3 different tournaments. The German national team has never lost a game in which Klose has scored. Background and personal life: Klose was born in the Silesian city of Opole, Poland. Both of his parents were professional athletes. His father, Josef Klose, was a professional footballer who played for Odra Opole, before leaving communist Poland in 1978 to play for French team ʻmɪʁoslaf. His mother, Barbara J. One-Quarter, was a member of the Poland women's national handball team. As an ethnic German and German national, Josef Klose was an ʻmɪʁoslaf whose family had remained behind when Silesia was awarded to Poland after World War II, and decided to bring his family to Germany. In 1986, then 8-year-old Miroslav joined his father in Kusel, Rhineland-Palatinate, and knew only 2 words of German. His name was then legally changed to Miroslav. Klose and his wife Seeler have twin sons, Lewin and Noah. In a 2007 interview with Der Spiegel, he stated that he and his wife speak Polish to their children at home, while the children learn German in school. Club career: Kaiserslautern. His career in the professional game began when he was 20 with a switch to the reserves at former Bundesliga outfit FC Homburg. 12 months later, he moved to FC Kaiserslautern. Werder Bremen. In March 2004, Klose signed a 4-year contract with German Bundesliga club Werder Bremen for a fee of $5 million. He made his league debut on August 6, 2004. As a substitute for Paraguayan striker Nelson Valdez in a 1-0 home win against Schalke 04. On August 29, 2004, Klose scored his first goal, an equalizer, but the Bremen team lost 2-1 at home against Wolfsburg. On June 7, 2007, Klose confirmed that he would leave Werder Bremen for Bayern Munich either before the 2007-08 season or upon the expiration of his contract with the Bremen team at the end of the 2007-08 season. Bayern Munich. On June 26, 2007, FC Bayern Munich's club president Karl-Heinz Rummenigge confirmed that his team had reached an agreement with Werder Bremen regarding the transfer of Klose to the Munich team. Klose completed his medical with Bayern on June 28, 2007 before signing a 4-year contract. On June 7, 2011, with his contract about to expire, Klose did not reach an agreement with Bayern Munich, thus leaving the club at the end of the 2010-11 season. Lazio, 2011-12 season. Klose signed a 3-year contract with Lazio on June 9, 2011. He scored his first goal for Lazio in UEFA Europa League 2012 playoffs and also assisted 4 other goals. Lazio won at games 6-0 and won the playoffs 9-1 on aggregate against Robotnia Kyiv. On September 9, 2011, he made his league debut in a 2-2 draw against Milan and scored a goal in the 12th minute, which was the first Serie A goal of the season. Despite having been at the club for only a few months, his coach Edy Regia already underlined his importance to the team. On October 16, 2011, Klose scored in the 93rd minute to win the Rome derby 2-1 for Lazio. However, the occasion was tainted by a small section of radical Lazio fans holding a sign adapted from a motto used by the Nazis. The sign read "Klose mit Unions," which means close with us. It was intended by those fans as praise for Klose. However, the Nazis used the motto God with us, and the Lazio fan sign featured the S's in the same font as the logo of Hitler's SS. Klose has explicitly condemned the sign, adding politics should stay out of the stadium. On December 10, 2011, Klose scored twice and assisted one for Lazio in an away game against Lex, including an 87-minute goal that gave Lazio a 2-3 victory. 2012 Euro 13 season. On September 2, 2012, Klose scored his first Serie A goal of the season, scoring a brace in Lazio's 3-0 home defeat of Palermo. On September 26, Klose accidentally scored a goal with his hand against Napoli for Lazio, not seen by the referee. However, Klose showed great sportsmanship by informing the referee and asking to discount the goal. The referee then reversed the decision and the goal was discounted. On December 2, Klose scored his 9th goal of the season, securing a 2-1 victory over Parma, lifting Lazio into 4th place in Serie A. 2 weeks later on December 15, he scored a late goal to send his side to a 1-0 victory over 2nd place Internazionale, reducing the gap between the two sides to 1 point. On May 5, 2013, he scored 5 goals against Bologna before being substituted for Luis Saha in the 68th minute. It was the first time since the 1984 Euro 85 season that a player scored 5 goals in the same game in Serie A. On May 26, he won the Coppa Italia, beating Lazio's city rivals Roma 1-0, the 6th in Lazio's history and the first time in the history of the tournament to see a Lazio-Roma derby in the final. International career. Klose's consistency as a goal scorer in his first Bundesliga season at Kaiserslautern earned him attention. In January 2001, the then coach of the Polish national team, Jerzy Engel, traveled to Germany to persuade Klose to choose to play for Poland. This request was declined by Klose, who said that I have a German passport, and if things are still running this way, I have a chance to play for Rudi var paragraph Lehr. Klose's hopes were justified, as he would soon score for Germany. In an interview given to Spiegel di Sportowie on June 9, 2008, Klose stated that the decision to play for Germany instead of Poland was not an easy one, and if Polish officials had been faster, he would be playing for Poland now. Furthermore, he added that he does not regret the choice, as with Germany he has won medals in the World Cup tournaments. 2002 World Cup. Klose's international debut came on March 24, 2001 in a World Cup qualifier against Albania. In the 73rd minute, coach Rudi var paragraph Lehr put him in as a substitute. 2 minutes from time he headed home the 2-1 winner for Germany and celebrated with a front flip. 4 days later in his second match, Klose helped Germany temporarily lead their qualification group. He came on in the 67th minute and scored the 3-2 against Greece in the 82nd minute, making it 2 crucial goals in only 33 minutes on the pitch. 2 hat-tricks against Israel and Austria in friendlies prior to the upcoming World Cup were enough to establish him in Germany's starting lineup for the tournament. Klose came to international prominence at the 2002 World Cup in Korea, Japan, because he scored 5 headed goals for Germany, finishing joint second-highest goal scorer along with Rivaldo. He became the first player ever to score 5 headers in a World Cup, and he celebrated 2 of his goals with his trademark front flip, earning him the nickname Salto Klose. His goal tally included a hat-trick in Germany's 8-0 hammering of Saudi Arabia, as well as 1 goal each against Ireland and Cameroon. Euro 2004. Klose also participated in Euro 2004 and came on as a substitute in 2 games, against Latvia and the Czech Republic, but was not completely fit, since he just recovered from a knee injury. He was not able to score and Germany went out in the first round. 2006 World Cup. In the opening match of the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, Klose scored 2 close-range goals in a 4-2 win over Costa Rica, and added a similar brace in the final group game to defeat Ecuador 3-0 and make Germany the group winners. He scored an 80th-minute headed equalizer against Argentina in the quarter-finals, and Germany won the resulting penalty shootout. With 5 goals, he finished as the top scorer of the tournament. Euro 2008, in the main tournament, Klose started the opening group game against Poland and assisted Łukasz Podolski's 2 goals in a 2-0 victory. He played the remaining 2 group games against Croatia and Austria with no goals of his own. He finally broke his duck during the knockout stages, scoring for Germany in quarter-final and semi-final against Portugal and Turkey, respectively. In both games he scored Germany's second goal, and both games were won by 3-2. He was, however, unable to score during the final against Spain, as they lost the match 1-0. 2010 World Cup, Klose was selected in Germany's final 23-man squad, and for his 3rd successive World Cup campaign. On June 13, Klose scored the second goal against Australia in their opening group game, a 4-0 victory. This goal put him level in World Cup goals with his former coach Jan Kortera Klinsmann. He opened the scoring in the round of 16 match against England on June 27, 2010 with his 12th World Cup goal, equaling Pelé copyright for 4th on the all-time list, and also notching up his 50th international goal in his 99th international game, as Germany won the game 4-1. Klose made his 100th international appearance in the quarter-final match against Argentina, becoming only the 6th German player to reach the landmark. He then scored the second and fourth goals against Argentina, pulling him level with Gerd ~Kloße's all-time German World Cup goal-scoring record. Euro 2012. During the Euro 2012 qualifiers, Klose scored at least 1 goal in every single game he played, striking against all of Germany's opponents, Belgium, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Kazakhstan, and Austria. Gaining only 6 caps during the qualification campaign, he scored 9 goals and provided 2 assists, making him Europe's 2nd most successful striker for this period, behind Klaus-Jan Huntelaar who scored 12 times in 8 matches. At the end of the qualifying campaign he had achieved 21 assists and 63 goals while playing for Germany, trailing Gerd ~Kloße's German goal-scoring record by 5. 2014 World Cup. Klose said that the 2014 World Cup will be his last one for Germany, stating that he would like one more shot at trying to win the World Cup with Germany. On June 6, 2014, in Germany's final friendly before the World Cup against Armenia, Klose scored his 69th international goal, thus breaking Gerd ~Kloße's record of 68 goals and becoming Germany's record goal-scorer. He scored his record equaling 15th World Cup goal in Germany's 2-2 draw against Ghana on June 21, 2014. This tied him with Ronaldo, who also scored 15 World Cup goals for Brazil. Also with this goal, Klose became the 3rd player in history to score in 4 different World Cups. On July 8, 2014, Klose scored a record 16th World Cup goal in the 23rd minute against Brazil in the semi-finals, his 2nd goal of the 2014 World Cup. Klose gave Germany a 2-0 lead, en route to a 7-1 win over World Cup host, Brazil, surpassing Ronaldo's previous record of 15 World Cup goals. International goals. Scores and results table. Germany's goal tally first. Awards and honors. Career statistics, club, as of May 10, 2014. Includes DFB Ligapokal and DFL Super Cup. National, as of July 8, 2014, Fair Play. On April 30, 2005, while playing for Werder Bremen, Klose refused to accept a penalty given against Arminia Bielefeld due to it being incorrect. He was later given a Fair Play award for his actions. At the end of September 2012, Klose scored a goal using his hand for Lazio against Napoli. Klose admitted this to the referee, who then took back his decision for the goal, spared Klose from a yellow card and shook his hand. References. External links, official website, Miroslav Klose Euro UEFA competition record, Miroslav Klose at ~kloːzə, Miroslav Klose at Fußballdaten, Klose's ancestors from Upper Silesia, Poland.